What's up, Virgo? With your February love general reading. This is for the lovely sign of Virgo, Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading and may not resonate with every Virgo out there. So guys, this is a general. As always in a general, roles can be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross watchers. This very well may play out from your perspective. So just apply it where it fits. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. So Spirit, please tell me about Virgo for the month of February in regards to love. What are the energies surrounding Virgo for the month of February in regards to love, please? Tell me about Virgo. Five of Spears, Six of Coins, Page of Cups, the Star. What's up, Aquarius? Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Four of Cups, beautiful. Eight of Coins, and Seven of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Cups reversed. This is a feeling of just feeling that you have a little bit of emptiness inside, feeling like you're not really achieving all that you want. It's kind of an emptiness. Okay. It's kind of a disparity energy here. So this is really just feeling that you're not where you want to be at this moment in time. Okay. So this is something that you need to strive for. Okay, so in the recent past, we have Five of Spears, Six of Coins, reverse, and the Page of Cups. So I definitely feel like there was someone that Virgo may have been connecting with or talking with, may have just had some emotion for them. I do feel like there was some sort of interference or competition here. I feel like someone was being more controlling in the situation. Again, crosswatcher, this could be the Virgo, or Virgo, this could be you if it's your person, if it's a bonus. But I definitely feel like there was a relationship unit here where there may have been some interference, more than one person involved. There could have been competition. There could have been a lot of conflict. And I definitely feel it's because of the Six of Coins energy here. Someone was not giving. Someone was not being generous. I feel like it was all about power and control and domination. Okay. There could have been sexual power too. Trying to be dominant sexually too. But I feel like with the Page of Cups here, this was someone that Virgo was definitely interested in. But I feel like just conflicted. Okay. For others of you, I feel like there is someone who Virgo was interested in, but they're just really conflicted. And partially it could be that maybe they did not have any time to give to this person. They could be too busy focusing on other things. But I feel like, they still had this level of interest in this person. So I do feel like, although they have this level of interest, they were conflicted because they maybe did not have enough time to give this person all the time and energy that they wanted to. Okay, so let's go a little deeper. So I did kind of pick up on two energies there. It's the one of someone being more dominant and not giving. And I also feel like there's some Virgos that have been just really busy and, really conflicted if they're ready to connect with someone at this moment in time. Clarify Five of Spears, please. Why is this here? Yeah, see, Eight of Pentacles. This is something that they desired. This is something that they wanted to work on. Now, I also see that there's some Virgos here who could have conflict in their workplace. They could be fighting with coworkers. If they go to school, they could be having conflict at school. But I definitely feel like there has been some interference on their side, and they don't want to deal with it. So I definitely feel like they just don't have the time or day right now. This is someone who's very busy. There is conflict around them, but they don't want to have any part in it. Okay. Clarify Six of Coins, please. Why is this here? Yeah. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, some of you could have been dealing with a detached Virgo masculine. But aside from that, I definitely feel like there's someone here who had some sort of level of control. When the King of Pentacles is in reverse, this is definitely someone who can play mind games, be mentally abusive, also physically abusive, but this is someone who gaslights you, can be in and out. For some Virgos here too, there could have been some sort of financial loss too, because what I'm seeing is that, they maybe have not been able to give their time and energy because there could have been some sort of loss, a loss of job for some of them. And that could explain why there was so much conflict at work, and they didn't want this. They want to work. So for some of these Virgos, they lost their job, or they just don't have time to give because their energy is focused. Who is this king, please? Sorry, it's my work phone. Who is this king, please? Who is this king? Yeah, things slow down. I feel like this is someone who's very worried or very panicked. So again, there could be someone worried about financial loss. Things have started to slow down. Contracts have stopped coming in. Work maybe has stopped coming in. So I definitely feel like there's something here where things are being put on the back burner, such as love. Who's this Page of Cups, please? This is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Who is this Page of Cups, please? Yeah, see, okay, this is them. They're not ready to offer their love until they feel stable. Okay, until they feel like they're financially stable, until they feel like they are doing good, they're more independent, is when they're holding back to offer their love. But I feel like from the past energy here, they've had a lot of obstacles and challenges interfering. So I definitely feel like there has been some sort of pullback as far as offering my love. I'm not going to give my love until I feel like I'm in a place where I can give. I'm going to make sure that my plate is full before I can serve someone else, you know? So I definitely feel like they're just trying to make sure that their foundation is set. And that's very earth sign. That's a very earth sign mentality. You know, earth sign people, they like stability, you know, masculine or feminine. They like stability. They all go about it in different ways. But for the most common denominator, they all do love stability. Okay, so currently, I do feel like there is some sort of disconnection, okay? I feel like for those of you who are talking with this Virgo, communication could be very minimal. They could be seeming very vague. They could be hiding their feelings or hiding their emotions, okay? Someone could be keeping an eye on the other person out of curiosity to see what they are up to. But I do feel like for the most part that whoever's watching this video for the Virgo, there's definitely tension or broken communication. And I feel like partially for the most part, it's all due to the fact that this is someone who feels very discouraged. This is someone who feels very worried. So I do see that, you know, the stability is really playing a bigger role than you may know. Why is the star here, please? Yeah, they're feeling discouraged because there was some sort of loss. So there could be a loss of job, some sort of lack of public recognition. People may not be picking up their resume or considering them to clarify the Six of Wands. So they're getting worried. They're panicking. Clarify Six of Wands. They're just not in a, yeah, see, they're in balance. What's up, Sagittarius? They're definitely like in an imbalance and they're getting impatient. You know, Virgos are, I would say, definitely perfectionist, especially when, you know, pointing out flaws in other people. But for the most part, I definitely feel like it's like not the right time because they haven't obtained the victory and the success that they're looking for. Okay. Why is the Two of Cups here, please? Oh no, okay. And you know what they want? The Ten of Cups just flew out, but they do want success. They want happiness. They want it all, but they don't feel like they have it. Two of Cups, please. Yeah, see, right now there's broken communication and tension because they're planning and making decisions right now, okay? Their back is turned to this Two of Cups energy. Two of Wands, please. Yeah. But you know what? They are being honest with themselves. And I definitely feel like they're starting to come clean and they're starting to realize that there are changes that need to be made. And going forward, I feel like it's definitely something that they're starting to be a little bit more humble. And what I mean by that is they're starting to realize, you know, maybe I have to make changes in my life. Maybe I have to prioritize things. Maybe I need to make my spending habits different. So I'm just feeling like there's a little bit more honesty. They're definitely making decisions based upon realization that they maybe have living falsehood in the past. So I definitely feel like a sense of humility here, where they're being more humble and they're grounding themselves. Clarify Page of Swords, please. Yeah, definitely someone's so if you haven't spoken with this Virgo, I don't know, someone here is spying. Someone here is spying, definitely spying, keeping an eye out. It could be you or Virgo. Page of Swords, please. Who is this Page of Swords, please? Yeah, someone's coming up with a secret agenda. So someone here has a secret agenda. What's up, Pisces? I also feel like someone's repressing themselves and holding back. So just know that if you are talking, you have not spoken with this Virgo, I definitely feel like they're definitely busy. They have a lot of things going on in their life. And I feel like right now they're just holding back. But I do feel like they still care. And part of me, almost feels like, if this is a feminine energy, this is someone who might be wanting you to approach them. But if you're dealing with the male Virgo, I just get the feeling that they're pulled, a male masculine Virgo, shall I say, because masculine can be male or female. If you're dealing with a masculine Virgo, this is definitely someone who I feel like is trying to achieve more in life and become this independent person before they offer their love. Okay, so just know that there is some sort of curiosity. There's definitely someone keeping an eye out on the other person. Going forward, this is someone who's definitely choosing happiness. Like I said, they're making decisions. They're making changes in their own life. They're grounding themselves. And I definitely feel like right now they're considering choices. They're trying to see what they want to do as far as career goes. They're applying for multiple jobs. They're choosing happiness, and they're considering all their choices and choosing wisely. So that's why they're really heavily in the planning phase. And I feel like right now career is a big focus for Virgo. Definitely a big focus. And I feel like right now they're just, like I said, they're setting that foundation, trying to make sure that it's set for their future life. Okay. Clarify Four of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, see, because they're not happy and they're starting to choose happiness. And so now it's kind of turning and they're almost to that breakthrough point where they're going to achieve their happiness. But right now the card is still in neutral. Okay. Nine of Cups, please. Why is this here? Because it took them having to lose it all. It took a tower moment, some sort of shock or change or sudden upheaval in their life. And I feel like it took this huge, major realization for them to realize that they have to make changes in their life. Clarify Eight of Coins. Like I said, it could have been a loss of job, issues at work. Yeah, they're working hard so that they can come out of rest. This is definitely someone who I feel like is getting burnt out. Okay, so I definitely feel like, ooh, yeah. Like I said, what's up, Virgo? I definitely feel like they're trying to work on themselves right now so that they can come back around to every energy that they're hoping for. Seven of Cups, please. What's up, Aquarius? So strong Aquarius energy. So yeah, they're considering their choices and ultimately they're going for their personal happiness here. They're balancing themselves out. It's just right now they are in this position where they don't feel the most happiest. What's up, Leo? So I definitely feel like they're trying to heal whatever this negative energy is, any depression. And I feel like how they're doing that is they're moving forward. They're moving forward with the Seven of Cups, choosing a wise decision. They're considering every option, but they're healing and trying to overpower the lack of sunshine in their life. Okay, they're trying to heal the lack of sunshine in their life. All right, so tell me about what message? Well, tell me about Virgo, Spirit. Tell me what is up with Virgo, please. Virgo, please. It says strength. Could indicate you are surrounded by obstacles. You will find the inner strength to overcome them at this time. Keep your faith and you will be guided. You will find strength you never knew you had. And I definitely feel like there's been some huge conflict here, and I feel like they're trying to be strong, independent. They're trying to rest, to rejuvenate themselves, to heal this hurt. And I definitely feel like until they achieve what it is that they're seeking, they're held back. Tell me about Virgo, please. the past. You will find yourself dealing with all issues from the past, such as family, friends, money, feelings, lawsuits, papers, and health. No time to avoid. Deal with these issues and move on. And that's what they're trying to do. They're planning, making decisions. And, crosswatcher, take it how it fits. This could definitely be a personal reading for you, and maybe this is how you feel about your Virgo. But I feel like this is someone who's trying to take all the lessons from the past and heal from it in order to continue on your journey. So for those of you who have not spoken with your Virgo in a while, let's get a message from their higher self. Spirit, what message would the Virgo like to tell their crosswatcher from their higher self? It says, I'm trying to do the honorable thing. And I definitely see that here. This is someone who's trying to get their life together, trying to build a foundation. I definitely feel like they feel would be selfish of them to bring someone else into their life until they have it prepared, okay? And that's because, like I said, Virgos are natural perfectionists in different ways, okay? Definitely in different ways. I will make things right between us one day. I do see that. I feel like right now they're trying to make their own life right before they make bring someone else into this. And I need to go my own way for a while. And that's why they are, leaving something in the past and going on a journey. But I definitely feel like this is someone who will make it right. I just feel like there's something else that they need to settle. They don't want to bring someone else into their life until they feel that it's appropriate. Tell me about Virgo, please. What is the energy for Virgo? What is the energy for Virgo, please? It says sorceress, rituals, power, will. Someone else got this card recently. This is interesting because this talks about, setting up an appointment or a meeting or an interview. Power, will. Rituals, this is just getting into routine, taking care of yourself, no matter, what you're into or whatever you're, if you do rituals, but I also consider it routine. So, making sure that you set good habits for yourself, knowing and dominating your power and, owning what life has given you. So I feel like especially if they're considering, going for a job or going for something else, they need to recognize their own power. Okay. All right. So these videos get a little heavy sometimes. So before I close you guys out, I'm going to pull a message from the Rebel deck specifically for you cross watchers. What message do we have for the cross watchers of Virgo, please? It says, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking alone time, and you know why. And everyone needs alone time. I love my alone time. Just whenever I can get it, just taking care of myself. It says that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Go get after that shit. The world has your back. And it says you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. And yeah, yoga will definitely clear your head. Will definitely have your core strong. So just get into it. So you guys, I'm going to leave it here. I really wish you love and light. Please give me a like and subscribe. Love and light to you. Bye, cross watchers.